So, um, there's a saying, Mr. Miyagi, from Karate Kid. Now, in the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi is from Okinawa, which is like part of Japan, I think. In real life, he's actually American, born in America, United States of America. But he's talking about these guys' reckless behavior. These hooligans. What's their names? You got Johnny Lawrence and the other guys. Who are part of this Cobra Kai gang. And yeah, they did beat up Daniel, but the thing is, Mr. Miyagi didn't see what was going on. Daniel kind of provoked them. I mean, he put a hose pipe into the bathroom cubicle where Johnny was sitting. I think he was actually rolling a joint, which isn't good, but he soaked him with the water for no good reason. He hadn't done anything. And yet there was stuff between them earlier. Like there was a fight on the beach, which is kind of Daniel's fault, really. I'm not saying Johnny was an angel, but Daniel kind of provoked him. You know, I mean, your man Johnny had a radio. He took it off his ex girlfriend. Daniel told him to give it back. Johnny gave him the radio, pushed him to the ground with it. He was like, "Oh, take it. I don't care." And that was wrong. But then Daniel got up, and if that was me, probably wouldn't do anything. I'd be like, "Hey, what was that for?" I wouldn't attack Johnny. But that's what Karate Kid did. He attacked Daniel. He attacked Johnny Lawrence, and eventually Johnny Lawrence had to just finish him off with a punch. Do you know what I mean? And they're playing football, and one of the Cobra Kai guys um, fouled your man. What's his name? Daniel. So Daniel got up and punched him. Okay. So yeah, like I think it's not really. Wasn't really just the Cobra Kai gang. It was also Daniel provoking them. So Miyagi saw this happening, and he just assumed that these guys just beat up Daniel-san for no good reason. That wasn't the case. Okay, and he went to see he went to the karate dojo to talk to the sensei to see if they could call like a truce. And yeah, he saw the way the sensei was coaching him. He was like, "Pain does not exist in this dojo, does it? No, sensei. Mercy does not exist in this dojo, does it? No, sensei. In this dojo, we do not train to be merciful, do we, Mr. Lawrence? No, sensei." And he got the idea that he's just training them to be vicious killers when karate is meant to be about self-defense, not about attack. Okay, according to Miyagi-san. And yeah, so he said no such thing as a bad student, only bad teacher. And he says, teachers say, student do. And yeah, it's true. It is true, really. Like, a lot of time you just do whatever your teacher tells you to. That was me with my dad. My dad told me to do his training. I did his training. I burnt out. I wasn't improving. After a while, I trusted my dad originally, but then after a while, when I felt like my trust was, he abused my trust, then I felt like, no, I can't trust this guy anymore. I have to just train the way my athletic club train, high mileage, not be doing workouts and obsessing about sessions all the time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta know a bad teacher when you see one. Okay, if there's a good teacher, good coach, yeah, you can let them lead you, but you got to if someone's leading an athlete, if someone's telling them what to do, there's certain responsibility. You can't just tell them what to do because you want to be the boss man. No, that's not good enough. You should coach them because you want to help them. Okay, so if you're getting into it just to be Mr. Powerful, then you're not really a leader. You're just an asshole. Okay, so. And that's the thing in the UK, so many of the coaches there just have their athletes doing sessions all the time. That's from what I've heard. Are they like that in Ireland? I don't know. Like, not my athletic club, but I haven't really looked into it too much to see what the other coaches are doing. But yeah, a lot of time in Ireland you get personal trainers, and it's all high intensity, high intensity. You want to lose weight, you gotta go hard. You gotta bust yourself. You gotta put your body through pain. You gotta feel like you're about to collapse at the end of a workout. That's the way they are. And that's just wrong. Okay, so yeah, these guys are bad teachers, and also they're charging crazy prices. They're charging so much money, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so yeah, and the problem is a lot of these coaches, they never even ran themselves, so they don't really understand the sport. like for me, I've never played badminton. Or I played soccer for like one season underage. Wouldn't really call myself a footballer, so I feel like I can't really coach people. As a runner, yeah, I ran for years. I feel like maybe in running, maybe I'd be confident to give advice. Yeah, around 15 minutes for the 5K. So it was all right. But personally, um, if you haven't done a sport, if you haven't done an activity yourself, then you can't really coach people. Do you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine me going up to Ryan Trahan and telling him how to make YouTube videos? Like, that'd be ridiculous. He'd be like, "Hey, you've got like 94 subscribers. I've got like 2 million, or is it 1.5? Can't remember." So I can't really give him advice. Do you know what I mean? So that's just the way it works. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, don't like my advice is don't blindly trust coaches. If your coach tells you to do something stupid, don't do it. Um, I think one day one of my coaches at the athletic club, he told me to do like a tempo run the day after a track session. I ignored him and just did like an easy run. Sometimes if you gotta, you can't be a pushover. At the end of the day, if your coach is doing a bad job, then they're not really a coach and they shouldn't be taken seriously. And that's just the way it is. Okay.